let's talk about some stuff. Okay, so let's get rid of this for now. That's 100, by the way. 100. I think the video is going to be backwards, but I like the Dr. Beat better, the original Dr. Beat. But I have that one, and I know where that one is right now. Oh no, product placement. There we go. Right. Hey, is that good? Okay, come on. Janky. All right, stay. Oh, there it goes. Okay, so how can I make this better? It just needs less pull. Right there. Okay, so you hear that first one of the two that I just did? It was like it wasn't perfect. It wasn't bugga 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 bugga. Ah, you can hear it. It starts to go dick. See, I gotta work on this. Okay, so I want to talk about some things. So this pattern, basically together, left, right, together, right, left, together, left, right, together, right, left, flam, right flam, left, right, left flam, right, left. Sure, we could rhythmatize it. So let's take that pattern. Right flam, left, right, left flam, left flam, left. Let's come up with a word for that. Right flam. What? Ram. How about that? Ram, left, right, left flam, lamb. How about ram and lamb? Ram, left, right, lamb, right, left, ram, left, right, lamb. It's too similar, isn't it? Ram, left, right, left flam, left. left, right, 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 left, right, left, right, left. Left flam, left flam. Let me know. So that's all on one surface. It's the top of this steering wheel here, the top of the center of it there. All I've been doing this, well, actually I've come up here a few times, but I'm basically keeping it right there. And so that pattern right there, I can shift my hand, any hand, I'll do my right hand over to the lower sound. I'm gonna mute. I'm gonna put my leg against the steering wheel to mute it, to deaden it a little bit. Because listen, here's without my knee, here's with my knee, and then pressing it up against it. So there's a lot of pressure going up on the steering wheel because I have my leg wedged underneath it. So without, with. So let's do that pattern on one surface. And now my right hand up here. Let's go back and forth in succession. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So now all of a sudden we have some shape going on. Now we have this or whoops. Or one, two, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. Either way, right? That Hemiola effect. So Hemiola, H-E-M-E-O-L-A, I-O-L-A, H-E-M-I-O-L-A. That word mostly has to do with the number 6, where we can hear a grouping of 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, as 3 groupings of 2, right? Here's a grouping of 3, 1, 2, 3. Here's another grouping of 3, 1, 2, 3. And those together, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. How many groups of 3 do we do before we count to 6 again? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 3, 2, 3. 1 third, or one of the 3s, second of the 3s, first of the 3s, second of the 3s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is 2 groups of 3s. I'm doing 3s and I'm doing 2 groups of them. So, or 3 groupings of twos. So these will be our group markers. Group 1, group 2, group 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Now these are twos. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 2, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right? A hemiola is basically a succession of 6 beats where you're toggling back and forth between, or doing an interplay of feeling it in 2 versus feeling it in 3. Feeling it in 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, or feeling it in 3s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So that pattern, which is, by the way, is called a flam accent. Those are called flam accents. Those are flam accents. That's how we say it. So that on one surface sounds boring, right? Monotone. All of a sudden it's a little bit more interesting, right? All I did was move my hand to a different sound. Okay, so now I'm gonna do. I'm hitting 2 surfaces. Now I'm gonna hit 3 surfaces, but in amidst that pattern of what my right hand is going to do, it's then going to switch sounds, like, so that one hand is then going to switch. There's going to be switching with one hand, so then we get some, windshield wipers going on, right? This drum over here and this drum over here, pop, 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 windshield wipers, right? So, like, going back. Oh my God. So now we're gonna do that. And what I'm gonna do, instead of boom, 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 now I'm gonna go boom, ba, 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 boom, ba, 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 boom, ba, 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 hitting the side of the steering wheel where it's got a mid-range sound. This would be our high sound. High, 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 medium, 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 mid, 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 and then low, 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 low. So now we're using the full chorus of highs, mids, and lows. Treble, mids, basses. Sopranos, altos, tenors, baritones, basses, right? Those being the 5 primary voices in a choir. That full range, that full tessitura, although we don't get to use it like that. Meaning we don't get to use the word tessitura like that. A tessitura, it means range. It's just a fancy Italian word for a vocal range. So like do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, da, 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 So you could say that I have a tessitura of 2 octaves. All right, let's really figure it out. That's as low as I can go without getting super airy about it. 1 octave. Span of 2 octaves. 3 octaves. 4 pitch classes. Dun, dun, dun. But there's 4 pitch classes, 1, 2, 3, 4, but there are 3 octaves. This being the space of an octave, this being the space of an octave. 3. There's only 3. So that's 3 octaves. You can say I have a tessitura of 3 octaves, or a range of 3 octaves. Okay. So now, breaking it down again, so just 1 surface, 2 surfaces, and now 3. Slow down so you can really listen for this. And I'll make it more obvious by hitting the top end of the shoulder of the stick. I'm gonna hit right there. So here's with the bead. Here's with the shoulder. Do a little ping shot right there. A ping shot is like a rim shot where you hit the head of the drum and the rim at the same time. Like if this is the head and this is the rim. So then I hit both at the same time. Then you get a nice whack. A good whack sound, very satisfying. It's a rim shot. A ping shot is a rim shot, but instead of there being like where the stick, a rim shot, a classic rim shot, standard rim shot, you could say that we hit the center of the drum and then the rim is like back here. So we got like a whole, well, this is a 14-inch snare drum, then we could say 7 inches. But then a ping shot is when you pull back a little bit and lift up a little bit to achieve the right angle. So you're hitting further up the radius towards the rim. And so then the head is hitting here, and then like the stick is hitting the rim here. So, just a couple inches. That's a ping shot. Ping, ping, ping. And you'll know why it's called a ping shot when you hear it successfully. Drummers, most of the time, the language chosen for drumming stuff has everything to do with how it sounds. Ping, 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 ping. A rim shot. Like it sounds shotty. A ping shot sounds pingy, right? We use the alliteration, the onomatopoeia of that. Okay, so breathing, always breathe, don't not breathe. Okay. But our subconscious doesn't know the difference between a negative and a positive, so we don't want to say don't not breathe, although that's funny. We want to tell ourselves, therefore our subconscious, like the positive, what to do. Not what not to do, but what to do. So what not to do is to not do it, don't don't do that. The thing should be, do that. Like, what is it? There's so many shall nots, but what are those reciprocating shalls? You know, always leave yourself with the shall, not the shall not. The real education is in the shalls, not the shall nots. In fact, nothing but shall nots that's no education at all. Because telling me what not to do isn't telling me what to do, right? No, tell me what to do. Don't tell me what not to do. Let's cut to the chase. Like, just tell me what to do, right? Just the more direct, positive-oriented way of doing it. Because supposedly, the subconscious doesn't comprehend a negative statement of something like, don't walk. Apparently, our subconscious hears walk. Like, apparently it doesn't acknowledge the don't part. So we're basically telling our subconscious to walk. Apparently. Whether that's true or not, what I said before just makes sense, right? So that's right, we were going to slow that down. So here's the pattern again on one surface. Slow down even more. Two surfaces. Three surfaces. Boom, ba, ba, ba. Boom, ba, ba, ba. Boom, ba, ba, ba. Ba, ba. Ba, 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 boom, ba, ba, ba. Boom, ba, 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 ba. Breathe. So, what I wanted to bring forth, the objective of this, what I'm doing here, the thought that I had prior to hitting the record button was like the element of sound, the sound, and the different ways in which a drummer accesses or achieves the getting of different sounds, right? I have this sound, I have this sound, I have this sound. I have three sounds right there. I only got two hands, so if I just wanted to use a low and a high, low, 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 high, low, high, then if all I got is 2, then that's cool. Then I could just have this set in one position the whole time. It doesn't move anywhere. This doesn't move anywhere. It just sets. So, but then if I want to go beyond 2 sounds, then I start having to, you know, move my shoulder, move my elbow, move my wrist, move my, just doing that. So, and then if I have 4 sounds, then 1, 2, 3, 4. It's a shitty sound. Oh, here we go. 1. Rattle. Okay, so whoops. Okay, so you get it. Keep drumming. Properly, though. Not improperly. None of this shit. Properly. Do it properly. Wait, where's the... Okay, wait, where are you? You're right below that green thing. Yo! Yo! Let's keep this super straight. Yo, yo. You. Don't play it wrong. Or rather, say it the other way. Do it right. Don't say, I know, the irony. Don't say, don't play it wrong. Say, play it right. That's what to do. The thing to do is to do it right. I'm just a vault of wisdom, aren't I? Do it right because it's right. Okay, Toodaloo. Wait, look at that. This is my lighting. I have a headlamp inside of a. You want to diffuse the light, and so you can do that with plastic bags. See now how? What if the light had been like this? Could you sit up back where you was? Okay. Let's do it before and after. So let's put the light there. You see how you can like see the beam of light? And how this is blown out right here? Okay. But now, same position, but now diffused with the bag and holding it like here's really diffused because I'm holding it back in the bag. But if I come straight to the surface with it, then it's kind of direct again. So I'll put it in that direct spot, but then pull it back just a little bit. So it's still a lot of light coming through, but now it's a lot more diffused. See, look. See how it's not blown out? See how it's a nicer light. Please, people. Lighting, you know. I'm working with a headlamp here, but at least I'm working with it as opposed to just haphazardly turning on whatever lights and just getting whatever. So I got a bag, I got a headlamp. Put the two together, not too bad. Not too bad. Okay. What is this? This is meowfacemusic.com. Video is probably backwards. Anyway, and that says, bring out your inner kitty cat. And then what I should have said was right meow. But, you know, maybe if I do a second edition of these. I definitely use the phrase right meow on the website, that's for sure. So, that's my album. It's my favorite thing in the whole world. If I was stuck on a desert island, I only could have one thing, I would have this. Plus a Discman and a crate load of batteries. It's my favorite thing ever. I love every single note of this. I wouldn't have written them if I didn't like them. I heard a thing in my brain and I liked it, and then I wrote it down. That's the equation. And I know that I have good taste in music. And I love this. So what I'm saying indirectly is that this is awesome. It's really good. I put a lot of time into it. It took me 3 years to develop this. What is this? Not just the music, but the logo, the colors, the website, the building the studio, hijacking my living room and turning it into a sound studio, a mixing studio. Not a recording studio, but a mixing studio, which means the whole room is perfectly symmetrical. Which is what you don't want if you're recording, especially with live instruments. You want the sound to bounce around chaotically. So, and you don't want that room to be square at all. You want to be thinking an odd number of angles, an odd number of walls, triangle, pentagon, septagon. Don't use a triangle. The room could be square, but just make sure to like really break up the space, break up the reflectivity with multi-layered surfaces, acoustic diffusers, things that break up the wall, and ideally absorb a bit too. So actually egg cartons work really well. That's an old trick that people have been using for years. If you're broke, then you can at least use egg cartons. That works great. So you want your walls to be multi-dimensional. Multiple surfaces, so that when the air wave hits it, it splashes as opposed to bounces, like bounce, 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 bounce. You don't want that in a recording session. You want the sound to just kind of be this goulash, without too much reflectivity, without too much echo. La, 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 la. So, okay, meowfacemusic.com. I love it. Buy my album, support me, give me your money. Give me your money if you want to see more of what I make, because I need to be fed, housed, clothed, blah, 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 in order to do this. Like, no one who's starving writes an album. No one who's naked and afraid outside is inside making an album. So, with our dollars, we vote for who we want to see make more stuff. So, if you want to see me make more stuff, then give me your vote. Right? Give me your social vote. Your vote of approval, your vote of confidence, right? So vote for me with the $10 bill. That's how much it costs. The CD is $10. The online digital MP3 album, all 10 tracks, is $10. So ziggity bop. Okay, toodaloo.